Well, folks, welcome back to our second set here. And I don't mean to interrupt. So I'm going to do something I never do. I'm going to play all my original songs from here on out. So I hope you like it. And I'm just background music. So go about your business. It's totally cool. If you like what you hear, clap, but it's all right. I like the way this Gibson sounds on stage every night. And it's peaceful when the cloud listens, just makes it all feel right. And I'm amazed the way my songs can bring to a working man's eye. And I'm grateful to the good Lord each time I see another sunrise. And I'm sorry for the bar fights brought on by the boys in the band. Sorry for the wreck cars and the shotgun holes and those old highway signs. And the pain I caused my ex-wife, whose love I just plain stole. And gave it to that waitress that week in San Antonio. See, I played these songs everywhere, in every Legion pub and bar. And I really thought by now I'd be some kind of small-time country star. But this old road has made me crazy, and some nickels and dimes. I'm afraid by the time I get to Nashville, I'll be out of my mind. I'll be out of my mind. Tank low on gas, an empty bottle in my hand, and cocaine in the dash, a head full of dreams that are way past their prime. By the time I get to Nashville, I'll be out of my mind. By the time I get to Nashville, I'll be out of my mind. Thanks, folks. You're all good-hearted people. Wholesome folks. Good intentions. Pious. It's one of my songs called Down That Lonesome Line. And I haven't recorded it yet, but that's okay. I spend my summers in Iona Christmas Island, and this song kind of happened up there one night. Like my daddy did. Curse that old railway and that damned Iona bridge. Heading down that lonesome highway, rolling down that line. See me walking in the morning with my suitcase in my hand. Just a dreaming, drifting rambler, just a simple man. Heading down that lonesome highway, going down that line. Hitch a train to someplace I ain't never been. Take my whole guitar and make some new good friends. Down that old lonesome highway, rolling down that line. Oh, my dear woman, they won't bother us no more. Keep on rolling down that highway to see what's in store. Down that old lonesome highway, rolling down that line. I ain't running no switchback like my daddy did. Curse that old railway and that damn Iona bridge. Heading down that lonesome highway, rolling down that line. Heading down that lonesome highway, rolling down that line. Keep on going down that highway, rolling down that line. Thanks, folks. How's it going, buddy? Yeah? Here's a song that I have never played live yet, so this is the first time. So good luck, Adrian, man. First time for everything, eh? Yeah, damn straight. I guess I drove home drunk again. Yeah, I know it's wrong, but when the bars close and the bottle's gone, instinct says get home. With a lost girl that believes my lies and the pain of being alone, we'll grab on to anyone, right, wrong, or stone. Morning comes, she'll meet sober me, and the truth that'll make her gone. Just like you, before the booze, right about where it all went wrong. The foreman says you can't afford to pay for the sick days that I took off. Says you can't look the other way now that the crew is starting to talk. Said you straighten up and clean out before he makes me walk. But I never heard a single word. My thoughts were on a bottle of scotch. I'm finally here on top of this mountain, the king of empty bottles and plants. The best thing I ever had just walked away, and I was her biggest fan. The songs come easy and the mornings come hard, good times end up bad. The money's gone and new cars get old, built a castle on quicksand. The morning comes, I'll meet sober me and the truth that'll make me gone. Just like her before the booze, right about where it all went wrong. King of empty bottles and plants. The best thing I ever had just danced away, and I was her biggest fan. I'm finally here on top of this mountain, king of empty bottles and plants. Best thing I ever had just walked away, and I was her biggest fan. And I was her biggest fan, and I'm still her biggest fan. Thanks, folks. I was afraid that song wouldn't be applauded, so thanks a lot, folks. And I know your dinner's all over, so thanks for clapping and sticking around a little bit. But don't feel obligated to. I'm not going to be offended if you roll out, even though you're the only table left in here. Oh, she can sing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yes. Thank you for pointing that out, my friend. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll never. Oh, she wouldn't let me forget her. I'll tell you that. Here's a. This one's called No Bible, No Bottle, and it's written from the point of view of a hard-working, honest fella who's just a truck driver guy, and he doesn't need pills, he doesn't need a Bible, he doesn't need booze, he has his wife and his kids at home. So that's his faith and his convictions. The song's called No Bible, No Bottle. Just a sun visor picture of you. No prayers, pills, or promises, just a Peterbilt, beat black and blue. No mistakes, no heartaches, nothing to prove. Eastbound and hammer down, 40 tons to lose. Out of here and shifting gears like a heart on the move. Diesel smoke and high hopes and pushing the truth for you. Of moonlight on a highway that never forgives. A farmhouse, a red blouse on a kind wife and a couple of kids. I drive all night to get back on home, and after I drop off this load, where I run to, no matter where I roam, with each mile I get closer to the dream that we call home. No Bible, no bottle, just a sun visor picture of you. No prayers, pills, or promises, just a Peterbilt's beat black and blue. Thanks, folks. This one's called the Oxycontin Pickin' Blues. Well, the meds don't, and the cocaine cans, and the heroin keeps taking all our rents. The Oxycontin's all been picked. They say you're sick of it. Well, honey, move over closer, I got just a trick. Well, there's a gem called MDMA, and it'll chase the blues away. Slide your body next to mine, we'll listen to some old John Prine. Soon we'll be just lost, don't worry about the cost. Just keep coming back over for more. You see, the world's a cold, hard place, and your friends are all two-faced. Working 30 hours a week, well, it just ain't fair. But I got a buddy down on third who'll let you join his herd and make you make all the money that you can't stand. All for a gem called MDMA, and it'll chase the blues away. Slide your body next to mine, we'll listen to some old John Prine. Soon we'll be just lost, don't worry about the cost. Just keep coming back over for more. For a gem called MDMA, and it'll chase the blues away. Slide your body next to mine, listen to some old John Prine. Soon we'll be just lost, don't worry about the cost. Just keep coming back over for more. Just keep coming back over for more. Next time bring your friends over for more. Thanks, folks. This one's called Let's Get Married. Let's get married and invite all our friends. Spend our whole life savings on one weekend. Promise forever for two little bands. Seal it with a kiss and shake the priest's greasy hand. Mortgage a house that we won't use, with a hot tub, a gym, and 4 bedrooms. A 2-car garage and more stuff we don't need. And leave it all alone for 40 hours a week. Alright. Text each other once a day from our jobs. Send quick little love yous without getting caught. We'll laugh at everything that the bosses say, cause that's the easy way to get a raise. Saturdays are overtime in your art class. We'll fill our lives with commercials and ads, and pay someone else to raise our kids, to read their reports on the things they did. Alright. Sell our time for money, buy more stuff that we don't need, hold each other Sunday mornings, hug and kiss while kids are asleep. Now we're in our 90s and life's gone by. We remember getting married but forget why. There was some motivation and a thing called love, but now it kinda feels like we were shoved into something bigger, never signed up for. Our whole life was keeping the wolves from the door, but the wolves were only there cause they were fed by our own damn hands and the life we led. Soon we'll fade into eternity, and that's the final story of you and me. I'm gonna say I love you, but it's all been said. I can't wait to talk to Jesus after we are dead. Alright. Here we go. We'll sell our time for money and buy more stuff that we don't need. Hold each other Christmas mornings, put out the presents and go back to sleep. We'll sell our time for money and buy more stuff that we don't need. Hold each other Easter mornings, hide all the eggs and go back to sleep. Yeah, go sing along. You know, we all have our troubles, eh? Yeah. I just kept watching Dr. Phil till I hit the right episode. Now I feel okay. 'cause I'm fueled as westbound did. I drove by your mother's house. I'm still trying to figure things out. Pushing smoke out these stacks sometimes helps. Well, I was gonna stop by and say hello, but there's 18 reasons to roll, and next stop is Idaho. It's time to lighten this load. I drift back and wonder why we never said goodbye, as I left you under that winter streetlight, when I should have turned around, held on and hit the gas, headed you off at the pass, talked you out of leaving so fast. I should have tried with all my might, stared hard into your eyes, and fought for what I knew was right. I should have turned around. So I heard you found a man, wears a suit and does the best he can. A little soft, but he's liked by all your friends. They asked me where is home, but I changed the subject and go, 'cause that dream died long ago, way back on that coal town road. Stared hard into your eyes and fought for what I knew was right. But I ran and left you in the cold on that small town road, and now the years have passed so fast, and they say this too will pass in time, but you're always on my mind, every shooting star and U-turn sign. I should have turned around. Oh, I should have turned around. Oh, I should have turned around. Oh, I should have turned around. That small town road, old town road. Thanks, folks. So that song was about the love of my life.
I thought it was about me.
Well, you were, man. You didn't get my flowers? You didn't get the flowers?
Well, you sent her to my old address.
Oh.
I'm not with her no more. Right?
Oh. So after the Dr. Phil episodes, I wrote this song. So this is the happy side of that. And I tell you, folks, through all the things we go through, we learn something. You know, there's something being learned through everything all the time. You just have to have the openness to accept the fact that there's a lesson in everything. You know. it's funny though, but when you're wrapped up in something and you're, for lack of better things, your ego is saying, no, don't let that person get away with that at work. That's not right. She can't do that. He can't do that. And you're wrapped up in it. You can't make the right decisions. But when you look back on it, you're like, ooh, I should have just let that slide, or I should have said this or that. But when you're in the moment, you can't. It's impossible. I don't care who you are. It's tough. It's tough. There you go, yeah. Yeah. And they got a word for that in France, I think, and you get away with all kinds of stuff, right? Yeah. Anyways, this song is called Homemade White Wine. And it's about two folks. It's pretty wordy. People don't catch the words because it's too quick, but it's the kind of song I think that if someone listened to it a few times, they'd get it, but it's tough to hear all at the first time. It really is. But it's about two folks that go their separate ways, and they agree to go their separate ways, but one of them agrees a bit more than the other one. Said that can't be unsaid, like forgetting the book you already read. You were mad at 4 and then gone by 5 when your man-hating sister pulled up that drive. I never did care for that lady. You and the dog never once looked back, so I poured another double, Ginger and Jack. And my friends won't hang out here no more, said the view ain't the same since you walked in the door. And what kind of peeping Tom friends are those anyways? And the nights get darker and the days stay gray. The stars all burned out since you went away. Well, the reason to live, well, I have to find, 'cause our time ain't nothing but a waste of time. The days start to end with homemade white wine. When I lost you, I lost my mind. And it's been an expensive adventure in liquor. Build a bridge. Oh, I remember the man I used to be. Now he stands in the mirror and shakes his head at me. Saw your brother at the hockey trot. Said he wanted to talk out in the parking lot, but I was too busy buying credit card scotch. Never did a thing, he just stood there and watched. That boy needs boxing lessons. Well, I was gonna try and get you back, but I just can't find the mind for that. Drinking and fishing takes all my time. Don't blame me for the homemade wine. That's just wine by me. And the nights get darker and the days stay gray. And the stars all burned out since you went away. Goodbye, girl. You guys cool for one more tune? Yeah, it's good, cool. ECMA's 2019, I went over there as part of a band, and CB Mike and some folks saw me over there, and they asked me to do a little interview. So we're in a hotel room, and the Bear McNeils are sitting there, and they just finished like this a cappella set. a cappella set. I think that that was so. Yeah, I know how to kill a good time. That's for sure. The song's called "Rollin' Sevens." Saskatchewan. Rolling dice at the Bear Claw Casino. The band was playing Neil Young and Crazy Horns. She said goodbye and I just watched her go. Lost my spirit in Vancouver, banging out with some friends from the Lower East Side. We all went down to Basement Susie's. They went up, but I went back down again. Sevens, but they keep rolling away. I'm always chasing sevens, chasing better days. Playing guitar for whatever I can make a knives. And if I'm lucky, I'll get a 10 thrown at me. And if I'm double lucky, I'll find a place to fix tonight. I'm always rolling sevens, but they keep rolling away. I'm always chasing sevens. I'm chasing better days. I'm chasing better days. Just like you, I'm chasing better days. Thanks, folks. Play one last one and then pack it up. It's been really cool you guys sticking around and everything. It's really cool. Good to see you, Johnny. This song's called, I should tell the story, I think. I might as well tell the little story here. I think I'll tell a story. I have someone I call my ex-Uncle David, because he's no longer my uncle because he went through a divorce, so he's my ex-Uncle David. And I still see him once in a while, and him and my aunt divorced 20 years ago, and if I don't call him Uncle David, he gives me shit. He still wants to be called Uncle David. So I call him Uncle David, and that's all cool. So once in a while I'll stop by and we'll hang out, and he'll drink 35 Keats beer. And before I leave, I have to reload the house full of wood, because he burns the wood stove all year round. and he'll give me something, a jean jacket or a pair of boots or something, like it just something, right, for playing guitar for him. And the last thing he gave me was this hat right here, that hat.
Really?
Yeah, he gave me this hat, yeah. And he says, Richard Schaller, Rg Schaller, he said, your name sucks. You need something good. You need a hat. And he went upstairs and stumbled down and gave me this hat. So, so that's cool.
It's good, buddy.
So he's a retired trucker, and he has all these cool trucker sayings. And one of them, like when I leave, he'd be like, keep the black side down. Like in other words, like don't flip the rig over or whatever, and stay out of the rhubarb and all this stuff like this. But one thing that he always said that was cool was, for every mile of road, there's 2 miles of ditch. He's like, take her easy and don't forget, Richard. For every mile of road, there's 2 miles of ditch. So in other words, like the ditch is out to get you, right? So keep her between the lines. And he had this old Camaro, and on the back of the Camaro, he had a bumper sticker when I was a kid, and it said, and I thought he was a badass for this. It said, "No free rides, cash, grass, or ass." On the back, on the bumper sticker. And I was like, that's so 70s and cool, right? So anyways, it's been cool being here. Thanks, folks. We're here every Tuesday for July and August. And I'm not going to go through this whole spiel or whatever every time I play. I'm going to play other songs, but tonight I wanted to do this for my mom, so that's why I'm playing all my originals, because of my second set. That's what I'm doing here. All right, folks, so this is it. No free rides. Sick of the smell of diesel, tired of the taste of booze. I got truck stop prayers and 2 chrome mirrors showing me what I gotta lose. And I still believe in you, Jesus, but they treat you like Santa Claus. How the hell did our Lord ever wind up as some kind of outlaw? And the kids have all gone crazy, raised without mom and dads, staying inside and living their lives on pills and iPads. And I'm always running on empty, and I'm getting good at getting old. But soon I'll be gone, and just this song is the story that I told. Sometimes I hear my Uncle David say the road's a whore and the wind's a witch. So look out, son, for every mile you run, there's 2 miles of ditch. Never tell them where you're going, and never tell them where you've been. No free rides, cash, grass, or ass, and the highway always wins. Yeah. And this country's going to hell. It has been for years. I want to stop them giving it all away, but I'm too busy shifting gears. Politicians are just like gangsters, doing what they want to will. If they get in front of me, the last thing they'll see is a Peterbilt's Holy Grail. Sometimes I hear my Uncle David say the road's a whore and the wind's a witch. So look out, son, for every mile you run, there's 2 miles of ditch. Never tell them where you're going, and never tell them where you've been. No free rides, cash, grass, or ass, and the highway always wins. Sometimes I hear my Uncle David say Thanks, folks. Have a good evening.